Before we get into the report today, viewers, I just want to say and shed and lead you with this. I want to say thank you to every single channel member, subscriber, viewer, hell, maybe if even a skeptic or a troll. 2025 has undoubtedly been a wild year, and I genuinely appreciate every view, every comment, every like, and every person who has supported this channel, right, wrong, or indifferent, bad, sad, agree or disagree. If you have watched even one video, or if you follow me religiously, around the clock, I don't stop. You help me more than you know. So thank you for being here from the get-go, and I hope that we can grow and expand this show even further in 2026. Real quick, though, thank you to everybody who rocked with me through 2025. The views, the comments, the debates, the support. I don't take any of it for granted. This channel is a community, and I appreciate you for showing up every single time on a dime. And the respect and the gratitude that I have for each and every one of you is unmatched. Thank you for carrying this channel into 2025 because every view, every comment, every share, and every time you have checked in, I am grateful for the support, and I'm coming into 2026 ready to go even harder for each and every one of you because I am going to last long. I appreciate you more than you know, viewers. And if you're new here, welcome. Hit subscribe, join the family, hit the hype button, become a channel member because 2026 is going to be a crazy year. I'm sure it's going to be filled with unpredictability, entertainment, news, rumors, speculation, gossip, hearsay, conjecture. We're going to bring it all up. We're going to bring you all in the know. We're going to keep you glued to the screens because that's what it means to me. You've tuned in for the rights, the wrongs, the headlines, the confirmed, the unconfirmed. You were here through it all. Whether it was about Monday Night Raw and the USA Network, or whether it was about the Blueburn and SmackDown, whether it was about the late nights, the early mornings, you were here through it all. And of course, we got some improvements to make. We've got some enhancements to make. There's always room to grow. There's always room to improve. There is definitely things that I got to do, things I got to implement because I'm not perfect. I never will be. I ain't going to get everything right. I never will get everything right. But a lot of the time, I will be on fire. A lot of the times, I will bring you that desire because nobody has the kind of fortitude, the kind of wherewithal, the fire, the desire, and bringing it to a whole nother hemisphere on this very channel, viewers. Nobody brings the kind of energy, the kind of heart, the kind of hustle, the kind of tenacity, unapologetic. Nobody brings it like Sean's View Entertainment. And for that, 2025 has been an eventful year. 2025 has been a very, very sad year. It has been a very tumultuous year. It has been filled with twists and turns. And it is a year that the WWE can reflect on and say, well, damn, we could have done a hell of a lot better. 2025 will also go down as the year that we lost the late, great Hulk Hogan, the immortal one. The reason why professional wrestling is what it is and where it is, because if it weren't for Hulk Hogan, there would be no WWE. There would be no Rise of the Attitude Era. There would be no Stone Cold. There would be no The Rock. It may still be the territories we're watching nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. There may be no WCW. There may be no WrestleMania without the immortal Hulk Hogan. We lost Ozzy Osbourne, one of the all-time greats of the music industry. He was in the celebrity wing of the WWE Hall of Fame. There are many wrestlers and names that we lost and personalities that we lost in 2025. Sir Mo from Men on a Mission. We lost the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we did. We lost one of the greats in WCW and Steve Mongo McMichael, who was also part of the Four Horsemen. But of course, with the bad, there also came the good. There came the positives. There came the motives. It wasn't all sour grapes, okay? And as we look forward to 2026, we need your comments, your thoughts, and your opinions. Because here on this show, it's all about you. Because without you, there is no Sean's View. And as we did a little bit of a rewind, as we did a little bit of a wrap up to start up this video, to begin this video, we now go into the news, the rumors, the headlines, as the details are absolutely unfolding in real time online. We are just hours away before the ball drops to welcome us into 2026 at around 12 a.m. We got breaking news on Stephanie Vicker, LA Knight, Jey Uso, Penta, and Lyra Valkyrie and Ivar. These wrestlers with the most wins in WWE in 2025. Stephanie Vicker with 43 wins. LA Knight with 39 wins. Jey Uso with 37 wins. Penta with 35 wins. And Lyra and Ivar at 29 wins. Now we got also breaking news on Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, Solo Sikoa, Nia Jax, and Kofi Kingston. The list of wrestlers with the most losses in 2025 in the WWE. Roxanne Perez comes in at 43 losses. Raquel Rodriguez comes in at 30 losses. Finn Balor comes in at 28 losses. Dominic Mysterio comes in at 27 losses. And Solo Sikoa, Nia Jax, and Kofi Kingston all have 27 losses. Viewers, fans, and subscribers. Also, MJF brings back Triple B on AEW New Year's Smash. You heard that right. Triple B come back by way of the brand new AEW World's Heavyweight Champion, MJF. Also, AEW confirms Lights Out match for January the 7th, 2026. Dynamite. Will it be a hell of a Dynamite? Also, Becky Lynch explodes over Io Sky's Wrestler of the Year win. Do you feel that Becky Lynch should have been the Women's Wrestler of the Year? Or do you think it should have been Io Sky or somebody else? Who do you think was the Women's Wrestler of the Year? Have no fear. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions below. Nikki Bella responds to the thank you Cena chants with classic attitude, as only Nikki Bella can present it, as only Nikki Bella can bring it to you. Maxine Dupree marries NXT's Anthony Luke in a star-studded WWE wedding in Florida. Drew McIntyre harasses Brandy Rhodes' mother at a WWE house show in Detroit. And as you can see, Drew McIntyre is really igniting the flames in this vendetta for Cody Rhodes over the undisputed WWE Championship, the WWE title, the richest prize in the industry. Joe Hendry's concert ended in brutal beatdown during the NXT last night. Also, CM Punk trolls Kevin Nash over wrestling in a t-shirt criticism at a WWE live event in what needs to be seen to be believed. Also, Cody Rhodes claims he's good to go for baby number 3 at a WWE live event. Your thoughts, your comments, your emotions on all of that. WWE is expected to work with Tony Hinchcliffe again, despite SummerSlam show being scrapped and canceled. Ronda Rousey mocks WWE stars for thinking that they're bigger than they really are. 2 last-minute matches were added to the AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash lineup. Also, breaking news as it concerns the future of WWE entrance themes, theme music, whatever you want to call it. WWE cooking up new entrance themes after Superstar pushback for 2026. The fix is absolutely in for all of that. AEW already knows who will take the TBS title from Mercedes Moné, the former Sasha Banks in the WWE. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Is the WWE about to engulf themselves into a storyline about a house fire? The WWE has done break-ins. They've done shootings with the Austin Pillman. Pillman's got a gun angle. The WWE has done the corpse angle with Triple H. So they have done over-the-top controversial angles in the WWE where the WWE have absolutely blurred the lines. Human priorities, safety, family, and support. If this incident occurs as an angle, a storyline, a death due to a house fire, and the circumstances behind it, so you end up in a tension point where some people want an acknowledgement, fans want clarity, talent want clarity, but PR and legal will often show everything down, slow everything down until the facts are verified. So let's talk about how the WWE side of this, because this is where the machine kicks in. If the WWE does go along with an angle, a storyline, a plot, where there is a house fire, where there's a death, where there is an RIP, but it's in WWE form. Because remember, the WWE has pulled off RIP storylines in the past where it wasn't legitimate, it wasn't authentic, it wasn't real. I mean, look at all the times the WWE has pulled off a buried alive match. Look at all the times that the WWE has done a casket match where The Undertaker was burnt to death. Remember those ones? Or the Inferno match. The WWE have obviously done some outlandish, outrageous things on their television screens. So, and Randy Orton actually already did that by burning down the Bray Wyatt house. Randy Orton did burn down the house, you know, the Wyatt compound, if you do remember that angle in that storyline several years ago. And that was actually a pretty good angle and storyline, but is the WWE about to revisit a house fire, a house blaze, where there's a death, so to speak, ladies and gentlemen? Would you like to see that for 2026? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your emotions on all of that, because this is where we're at. This is what I do, and I am Sean's freaking View. Now, in this type of story, there's another element. If the name involved is significant enough, WWE has to consider whether fans will notice absences immediately. If the person was scheduled for TV, if they were being promoted, if they were part of a major angle, WWE can't just pretend nothing happened. That's when you start hearing phrases like creative adjustments, segments rewritten, call sheet changes, and last-minute pivots. And if you want to know the real sign that something is serious, it's when multiple unrelated people quietly start saying, yeah, plans changed. That's what we watch for. And once the first wave hits, you get second waves. You get people trying to confirm it by asking the wrong people, and that's when misinformation gets amplified. From what I'm hearing, WWE internally would be telling talent something like, do not post, do not speculate, do not spread rumors, do not spread names, because they don't want a situation where the internet writes its story before the facts actually exist. And what we're hearing in this scenario is if there was a fire, if it was serious, if it was an angle, a storyline, it could trigger an immediate concern within WWE circles. That's the core of what is being passed around. While it is not confirmed in the report, exact identity, the extent of injuries, and the outcomes being claimed online, those details are the ones that get exaggerated the fastest. Now, here's where this spreads in wrestling specifically. The locker room is connected in a way normal workplaces aren't. Group chats, friends, family, travel partners, news moves instantly, and it moves very emotionally. And the WWE has already been rocked with massive deaths already in 2025. And it's not done yet. We got a few hours left, guys. We got a few hours left of 2025, but we got to keep you glued in. We got to keep you glued in, viewers. Also, a massive WWE star has been pulled from the WWE due to injury. Because according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters at this time, ladies and gentlemen, it would appear as if somebody that has been used a lot more often on WWE TV will not be on WWE TV for the foreseeable future. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Mitchin has been pulled from WWE Holiday Tour due to injury. And we are now receiving word that AEW and Tony Khan says that AEW only welcomes veterans who can still go, who can still bring it in the ring. Ex-WWE star Justin Credible shows off an incredible transformation after 2 months of being sober. Justin Credible just proved that the comeback doesn't only happen in the ring, as he is turning his life around finally. The difference is insane. 2.5 months ago, I walked into a treatment facility for addiction. Today, I am 2.5 months sober. I've lost 25 pounds with the help of DDP Yoga. I'm 52 years young. 2026 is going to be my year. I am so blessed to have my family, friends, and all of you. This update follows a very difficult stretch for Just Incredible. And again, guys, there's been a lot of good or bad, a lot of ups and downs during this particular episode. A way to really kick off what was one hell of a year in 2025. Back in October 2025, Just Incredible revealed that he had been involved in a car accident and was hospitalized in Philadelphia. After being discharged, he admitted he was stranded without enough money for gas or tolls to get home and issued a reluctant but desperate plea for fans to help. Since that moment, Credible has made remarkable strides, and in November, he completed a rehab program at the Discovery Institute in New Jersey, receiving a certificate of completion dated November the 12th. He also recently secured his first job outside of wrestling, revealing on Francie's podcast that he would be starting work at Chili's restaurant in early 2026. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on all of that. Because if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean View, and that's what it's all about. It's all about the positivity. It's all about the emotion. It's all about battling the demons and coming up big when the lights are absolutely on bright. Subscribe. Happy New Year. And I hope you watch and bring me in to 2026 on your iPhone, your cell phone, your laptop, your desktop, wherever you may be, however you may be access me. Thank you very much. Later.